Hello, my lovely financial fashionistas. This is Joy with Joyful Budgeting Co., and it's time for another bi-weekly class stuffing and unstuffing session that I've been counting down the days for. There's something so satisfying about this bi-weekly routine. It's like a money date with myself that I absolutely refuse to miss. 2 weeks have come and gone, and I'm literally on the edge of my seat to see what our envelopes are going to reveal for us today. Did we crush our spending goals? Do we have an amazing amount to add to our rollover challenge? How did we do closing out last month? Do we have what it is that we need in order to cover the bills that we're saving up for? All of these things are things that make me so excited about today. There's only one way for us to find out. We're going to unstuff our variable envelopes, see exactly where our money went, transfer those precious savings over to our rollover challenge, and then take a look at stuffing our variable envelopes and our reserve binder, as well as wrapping things up in a pretty bow, sharing how we crushed our goals for the month of October. So before we get ourselves all set up for another successful 2 weeks, this is where accountability meets celebration, and I'm glad you're here to share this moment with me. Let's jump right in and make some financial magic happen. So we're going to start with unstuffing our envelopes. In gas, we have $47 remaining. The kiddos spent all of their money except $5. And guys, over the last week, we have a child that I am 100% convinced is just pulling out teeth. I'm just kidding. But he totally lost 2 molars, which the tooth fairy around here gives $5 for those big teeth. So he is a little on what he calls the rich side. In groceries, we have $60 remaining. And spending, we have 120, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, 120, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, $93 remaining in spending, which we roll over as well. So let's add all of this up and see how much we have to put into our rollover challenge. We have 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7. We have $107 that we are adding to rollover today. So we are going to put 107 on this little pig here and add these funds to what we have here to see how amazing we have done thus far with our savings, which will allow us to do something amazingly unexpected for our family. So we have $2,000 in high yield savings plus another $900. So that's $2,900 plus another $200. So that's $3,100 in high yield savings. 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So that is $3,241 in our rollover challenge. So we will put this $41 here, and this should be $100. 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So we are going to add a $100 placeholder in this envelope and add an entry in our surplus reserve for this $100. We will place these bills here, get a $100 placeholder, add an entry in the back, and yes, I did get it cleaned up, you guys. We will 11, 7 of 25, roll over 100. So now we have $442 in surplus reserve. Let's get those smaller bills stuffed in our envelopes. We have 50s placed in here, 20 placed here, 10s here, 5 here, and our 1s right in here. So now we have a nice, neat, condensed $3,241 in our rollover challenge. Guys, I never would have dreamed in a million years that there would be over $3,000 in here, because these funds honestly are just what we have left over from our variable challenges. This means that we have been doing an amazing job and being a good steward of our money. Even though times have been hard, the cost of things have changed, we are still able to make things stretch and utilize what we have. So now let's take a look and see how much we have available to stuff our envelopes. All right, we've got 50, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. So 465, 66, 67, $68. So $468 to stuff into our variable envelopes and our bills savings binder. Let's start with stuffing these variables into both our reserve binder as well as our week 1 envelopes. So for gas, we have 50, 70, 90, 100 to place in our reserve binder, 50, 70, 90, 100 for week 1's gas. For kiddos, we have 5, 10, 15, 20 to add to week 1, and 5, 10, 15, 20 to add to our reserve binder for week 2. For groceries, we've got 50, 75 for week 1, 50, 75 for week 2 in our reserve binder. We're going to add $10 to our spending envelope, which means we now have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 200, 1, 2, 3. So $203 in spending. And we will add $10 for week 2. Tithes is personal. I will be stuffing that off camera, and we've already scanned all of our receipts, so we are good there. Let's place this binder in our envelopes to the side, and now let's get stuffing our bills. Now we have one bill that we stuff because it is paid quarterly, and that is our Recology bill, and that's $43. 20, 40, 41, 42, $43. And that's our trash, compost, and recycling. And then we have Disney Plus. That's an annual subscription. So we are adding $15 to this, which means we now have $75 saved. Ooh, that bill looks awful. Let's condense and get a $20 bill from our surplus reserve to ensure that things stay nice and tidy. Put these 2 10s here, and we'll grab a 20. So now we have a condensed $75 to go towards Disney Plus. Now let's take a look and see, how did we do last month? So here's my setup for last month's summary. In Budget Buddies, we saved $150. In our Friday challenge, we saved $86. Life of a Pig Who Wants to Save But Loves to Spend, we saved $104. Life of a Pig Who Wants to Collect Memories, Not Things, we saved $124. In medical, $160. And guys, this one really excited me because this is a finished goal. We will not be seeing this anymore unless we have a medical emergency where we deplete some of these funds and we need to add funds to build it back up to our deductible amount. For mini savings challenges, we saved $112. Our monthly savings challenge, we saved $120. In Taco Tuesday, we saved $70. Tip Yourself Thursday, we saved a whopping $196. In Life of a Duck Named What, we saved $94 for a grand total of $1,216 that we saved for the month of October. Of those funds that we had in surplus reserve as well as our savings, we moved $1,400 to our high yield savings. $382 was an additional payment towards a debt. So we moved that to our Bank of America account, and we left $342 in our surplus reserve. That additional debt payment went towards our Chase Freedom credit card, which right now, that is the only card that still has a balance. So we are almost 100% consumer debt free, outside of our personal loans, which we will be knocking down next. So all in all, I want to say we totally rocked it in the month of October. I cannot wait to see what we do, because I am introducing a new challenge to replace medical this upcoming month for the next quarter. And it's just something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I'm very excited about it. And there you have it, my lovely financial fashionistas. Another bi-weekly cash stuffing session is in the books. And I'm feeling so good about where we're standing right now. You know, what I love most, it's not just the money we saved. It's about the confidence that we're building every time we do this. Every session proves that we can stick to our goals, make smart choices, and trust ourselves with our finances. That's the real treasure here. Watching our rollover challenge grow session after session is like watching our dreams get closer and closer to reality. We're not just moving money around, we're creating opportunities, building security, and setting ourselves up for the life we want to live. If this session resonated with you or gave you a little boost of motivation, please smash the like button and subscribe to Joyful Budgeting Co. for more budgeting content. I'd love to know, are you following along with your own cash envelopes? What works best for your budget right now? Share it in the comments below. Until our next cash stuffing date, keep crushing those financial goals. This is Joy with Joyful Budgeting Co., and I'll catch you in our next stuffing session. Stay fabulous.